Okay guys, welcome back. Today I am going to sew like a little laptop case. Nothing super crazy, really just like to put my laptop into because I'm in college now and I have to take it to like a lot of my classes and it's getting me worried like it's going to break or something. So I just would like to have like something that I can put into that's a little bit more secure than just like in my bag. Like my bag has like some secureness, but I just like want a little bit more because it was a lot I paid with my own money and I don't like want that to like, you know, just like break. Found this little fabric that I like. Someone else inspired me. She had like, if I remember her name I'll like tag it somewhere, but she had like a kind of pink and greenish like little patchwork. She wasn't doing this exact thing, was she? I can't really remember now, but she had something similar to like kind of patchwork fabric, like it kind of looks like stamps, you know. So that's what I wanted to do, but because I thought it was really pretty, but I kind of wanted something more like red because hers I think had more green or something. I wanted it to be a little bit different of exactly what she had, but I didn't find one like in that color, but I found one in blue and yellow, and those are two of one of my favorite colors. So I thought this was super cute, and this is kind of going to be like the outside of my fabric. And then to go with it, I had a really hard time figuring out like a lining. I had kind of like a writing fabric for another project I was doing for a little bag, and I found this one that is in like yellow writing, you can see, and I felt like it went with this one pretty well. If I don't like this one though, I might use that one. So if you just like see me switch out fabric, that's why. So these are my two fabrics I'm using. But anyway, here's my zipper. Kind of wanted a blue one to go with it, or like something a little off-white, but I couldn't find one that was at least kind of good because I didn't want a skinny one that you use for like sewing. I wanted like a big one, and that was easy to zip up. So I like was in the store just going like this a bunch of times, like this is easy to do, because I didn't want it to get like stuck at all like when I'm trying to get my laptop out. So I got this one. If you see me all of a sudden like flinch, it's because my cat. Should we introduce you? No. Okay. She doesn't want to be introduced. Anyway, maybe I'll put a picture of her. Her name is Pumpkin. She's adorable, but sometimes a demon. Anyway, I'm gonna be using these fabrics and battings. How kind of this video goes, not really a tutorial, it's just kind of gonna be me sewing. I'm just gonna like, you're just gonna like see a few clips of me doing it, and then like in between I'll kind of stop and reflect. That's how I kind of want to do this video, and see if I like it more. So that means, so like it's a lot less filming my whole entire thing and then having a lot more to like review. But yeah, so let me know if you guys like this style or if not. Okay guys, update 2. So you just like saw little clips of me doing stuff. What I did, I cut my fabric, both of them to the sizes I needed. I measured all my like computer stuff. Cut my fabric, then I cut the batting, and basically all I did after that was kind of quilted the batting onto. So I showed kind of making the lines and I sewed it on. You can kind of see the stitching. So this is my full bottom pieces, guys. Just my laptop is not like this big. I'm planning to fold it in half and then it will come together. Anyway, and it's a little bit bigger just because I was worried. But anyway, I have that done now, and I think where I want to kind of leave it for like today of my sewing is I'm gonna sew the lining on now. I'm not really for sure if I'm gonna do this right, but I want to sew them right sides together, then leave a small like kind of space, and then pull everything out and like iron the corners and make it all good. So then when I have to come back, all I have to do is like fold it and sew it, then make the boxy corners, sew my zipper, and it should be done. Okay, I finished now sewing my like little laptop cover completely. So this is going to be kind of my review. This is it. So cute. I still love this fabric. I feel like I'm peeking over. But I think it is really cute. The back, the zipper. I haven't like washed away my little markings yet. I just have to kind of spray some water and whatnot. But I wanted to just show the final product. I'll probably put some pictures up too. Zipper. I haven't completely finished, I'll be honest. I still need to like top stitch down. Like, I don't know if you can really see, like that's just it right now. I need to like iron that part down and like top stitch it so it's not like off. But it's not like a big thing for me right now. It still works and whatnot. Stuff that I like needed to change or kind of like I noticed I should do differently the next time I do this project. Or if I need to go back maybe in the summer and redo this, but I still like want it for college to keep my laptop safe. So what things I would like change is one, or like the first thing I noticed was that I didn't expect how like thick my seam allowance would be, and so it's actually kind of like a tight fit for my computer to go in. Like it still fits in width-wise, but it's just like barely there and it like barely fits in. I'm hoping, because I tried to press the seams open once already, I hope if I do it again and maybe do some top stitching on the sides just to keep them, it'll be better. But I just know that maybe for next time I should have an even bigger seam allowance, because just from like the batting inside and the 2 layers of the fabric, and I think because I had them like folded through, not just like raw edges, and made it all thicker. So it's just like a little bit too thick. So I think next time I would kind of change that. That would be like one thing I change or adjust. And then I said I need to like do my top stitching. I did already, because I also realized the corners for my project were too big and also too thick, that it was poking out of like the zipper line and it was making it hard to zip. So I went and had like tacked them on the side. You can't even really see though, it's like a little bitty tack. Just I tacked them down on the inside so that they would stay down and not just like pop up. I wonder if like there's a way to round my corners out, or maybe I can even just cut them. I'm not really sure. But that was something else. I need a top stitch. Overall, really the thing was that the project was thick, like the whole like lining was like thicker, so it made things off. Lengthwise it fits in, like it has a little extra over the top. It's kind of my review. I did end up going with the yellow writing fabric on the inside. I really like the zipper I did choose. I feel like it is really sturdy, other than it gets a little stuck on the part I haven't just top stitched down. Pretty sure I showed it, but I'm not sure. I did like originally do boxy kind of corners to make it pop out more, but I didn't really end up liking it because there's only boxy at the bottom, and because I didn't add in like another panel onto the side of the seam allowance, it like did kind of a weird thing with the shape, and I didn't like that. So that's something for next time too, if I do want it to be kind of a little bit more like a square kind of thing instead of just like flat how it is right now. I would have to figure out how to do a little extra panel, because that's not something I know how to do. I've done it on like a little pouch before, but I don't remember how I did that, so something I would have to look at. And I think you can kind of tell, I don't know if it's just because of the zipper, but it looks like this side is wider than the bottom. But I think it's also this part is where the zipper is, and it's like thick, so like it doesn't kind of flatten out, it like stays boxy. It like pops out a little bit on the side instead of just like folding down like the seam. But yeah, other than that, I really love how this came out. Of course, there were some challenges and things I take away that I'll probably do better on my next one. Thank you guys for like staying and watching if you have made it this far. Tell me if you guys liked this new style of videographing or if you feel like it was kind of boring. It was my first time doing it. I feel like I'm gonna try it a couple more times. And yeah, thanks guys, have a good day.